Hi there, this video is for all of the new moms that are trying to decide what to put on their baby registry. I was there last year and I can tell you that now I know what things I regret and what things I know I should have put and what things that I put there I am proud of. Let's get into our topic right away. I want to tell you about the things that you should not put in your baby registry. Disclaimer, I think that this depends on your personality, the space that you have, and your budget. Based on my personality, I prefer minimal clutter and smart investments that are going to be long-lasting. Let's start with the baby monitor that I got. I had my baby registry in babylist.com and I read a blog about the best baby monitors / cameras that you can get, and I chose one from there that had a really good price, but I regret it so much. This was a complete waste for me because I thought that the idea that the camera could connect to my phone via Bluetooth was a great invention, and then I realized that for this camera to work, I have to be on my phone, and when your phone locks automatically, you lose the visual and the whole purpose of the camera. I think that this system is not convenient, it's not effective, and it was a waste of money. So in this situation, I do think you have to spend the extra money to get the camera and a baby monitor, so that way you don't have to be using your phone. The crib. Okay, I have a lot of opinions about this. I think that the crib market is so complicated. It took me so long to choose a brand that I thought was going to be safe for my baby, not only because of, safety measures, but also a product that wasn't toxic. I wanted to have a crib that was true wood or a natural material, and I know that markets and companies are really careful with type of materials they use to make these cribs. Nonetheless, I think that most companies, even if they claim that they're using natural materials, they are not always using those. MD, for example, it's a mix of different woods and products, and that it's compressed and it's not necessarily toxic, but if it breaks, which it could, there's no evidence-based research to claim that it's not toxic at all. Then the next problem I faced was the size. I think I made a mistake with getting the co-sleeping bassinet. I bought the Maxi Cozy one, which wasn't super expensive, but still I believe it was a waste. If I could go back in time, I would just get a crib with the size of 140 centimeters by 70 centimeters, because you can fit the baby from newborn age till like maybe 3 to 5 years old. I believe that the bassinet that's next to your bed sounds beautiful and romantic and great, but I can tell you that 2 weeks after my baby was born, I wanted to put that crib away from me. I love my baby to death, but my baby makes all types of noises when he is sleeping, and I would wake up freaking out thinking that he needs me, and then he will fall back asleep on his own, and he was perfectly fine. So after 2 weeks of him being born, I was not using the bedside bassinet. I closed it and I put it 7 feet away from me. But if you want to have your baby by your side, there are still cribs that are bigger, 140 by 70 or 120 by 60, that you can have next to you, and I think that's a better deal. So another reason for me to be against this bassinet style crib, it's because my baby at 4 months old already didn't fit in the crib, okay? And it says that it can last up until 6 months old, and babies grow at a different rate, all of them. So this is going to be a purchase that's going to be added to your budget, and you still need to buy another crib a few months after the baby's born. After a lot of months of research, I think that one of the best cribs in the market right now that have good enough materials and it's well known, it's a Stokke, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a Norwegian brand that it has very good reputation. I think their products are great. I have their bathtub and their high chair, and I love their products. If you have $800 in the budget to spend on a crib that's going to last for a few years, this is the one I recommend. And if you're curious about the crib that I have, I absolutely love it. It's made of natural materials. It's made by a French brand, and it's great. It's sustainable. I love it. So I'll put the link down below so you can check it out. Something else about cribs: decorations, pillows, and even the crib bumpers. I say this is a big no, okay? I think that your baby needs to have a very plain place to sleep with no distractions. This is their time to rest, and they already have a lot of stimulation during the day. I like to keep their bed really clean and plain. No decorations, no mobile, no sounds, no nothing. I am really scared about SID, and I think you should be as well. So don't have extra items in the bed that could be dangerous for baby. Besides, they are so expensive. This serpentine or knotted baby bumper, it's like over $60. I use the traditional baby bumpers that not only work as protection so my baby is not playing with the bars of the crib, but also it works as privacy for him so he doesn't get any distractions. It's great. Okay, I want to get into some interesting items that I've been seeing a lot in baby registries, and this I could not believe. Formula mixers, okay? This is a gadget that you have in your kitchen where you put the formula on a little container there, and then this makes the bottle for you. It mixes the formula with the water, and then boom, you have a bottle. And then it has sometimes a warmer feature, or there are also bottle warmers, which is another item that you have in your kitchen and or on your bedside. Let me tell you something about this. You can simply shake the bottle left, right, and then up and down, and it does the same thing. It takes seconds. Also, don't be lazy. It's so easy to shake your baby formula, and the instructions say that, the instructions in the box. And about the warmer for the bottle, I think that this is going to work against you eventually. Like, imagine if you are out and you can't warm your baby bottle. What are you gonna do? What if your baby doesn't want the bottle because it's not warm? Don't complicate your life. My baby has drank bottles cold, warm, room temperature, all. And I think that's the best thing you can do for them and for yourself. Bottle sterilizers. I regret this purchase so much. I got a traditional one that you put in the microwave. This thing is huge. I've used it never. Like, I tried it once and I was like, this is so complicated. I don't want to see it ever again. So in here, I do advise you to spend extra money to buy the electrical ones that you just plug and you have the bottles inside the little machine and it does it for you. However, again, I've told you already, I am all about not having extra items in my house, so I do all of the bottle washing manually. I wash them in the sink with special soap, and then for sterilizing them, I boil water and I pour some boiled water on them, and then I put them in the drying rack. This has worked for me. If you want to keep things simple, this is another method. And also, I learned recently that you can even put your bottles in the dishwasher. Baby clothes. If I could go back in time, I would not put baby clothes in my baby registry. Baby clothes is probably the most affordable thing you can get. And it's also something that people buy and gift you even if you don't ask for it. But no one is going to randomly come with a breast pump or with a high chair or with the crib that you want. Get those items that people wouldn't usually gift you and that you actually really need. Shoes. My baby is 6 months old and he has worn shoes 0 times. First of all, he hates them. And second of all, I have read that it's best for your babies to have their feet exposed because that way they begin to explore things with their feet, grab their feet, feel their feet. Babies shouldn't be restricted to shoes, especially when they're not even walking. Baby robes. As cute as they look, they're not very practical. When I am bathing my baby and I'm going to take him out of the bathtub, I want to have a big towel on top of me so then I can wrap him with that towel. So having a baby robe is just so complicated to put on. Trying to fix it like inside their arm after a shower and being wet and sometimes crying because it's cold. So too complicated. I don't think they need it when they're newborns or can't walk yet. Baby bottle brushes. Okay, this item you do need, but please do not get the nylon ones. They suck because the nylon starts falling apart and they're always wet and gross and sometimes they smell bad. They're terrible. I think they shouldn't exist. Get yourself the silicone ones. They are fantastic. They last longer and they're amazing. Diaper backpack. So I have mixed feelings about this one because I think it's a good idea to have it in your house. because sometimes, I don't know, you have to go on a trip or the baby is going to go to grandma's house, so you want to have a bigger backpack specifically for them and their things. But I don't use this on a day-to-day, okay? I prefer much more the diaper bag that goes on the stroller with the straps, because that's what I use on the day-to-day. If you are on a tight budget and you want to get something effective and practical and usable on the day-to-day, get the diaper bag that connects to the stroller. Changing pad covers that are cotton or cute fabrics, big no. Waste of time and money. Your baby's mess is unpredictable and you don't have that time to be taking out the pad and putting it in the washing machine. I think it's too much work. I personally use the disposable ones that I buy in the supermarket. They're super cheap. They last me for like 4 months. I think they're great. I put them on top of the changing pad that I have with one changing pad cover that's really cute. Never ever had to put it in the washing machine. But if you want to save yourself some money, then use the ones that are waterproof so you can then wipe them off if they get dirty. Baby wrap carrier. Again, I have mixed feelings about these ones, because if we talk about the ones that are made of fabric that you wrap around your body, I think they are so romantic. Oh my God, I love to have my baby in that wrap because we feel so close and cozy and the material is so soft, but it's such a complication. Sometimes my baby is crying and I'm there trying to wrap it around, and if I'm outside of my house, then the wrap is on the floor, because as you're putting it on, you have to have some parts of it on the floor so it gets dirty, so I have to get home and put it in the dishwasher. So I don't think it's very practical. There are other baby carriers in the market, of course, that are not the baby wrap. However, I'm struggling with mine. I got Lily Baby brand and I don't think I love it. There are other baby wraps that I'm looking at right now that look really good, but they're very expensive. They're like $500. So just do your research, but invest in a really good one. This is going to be worth your money. If you want to buy just one, spend the money in a great one, but don't buy the baby wrap and a baby carrier and two cheap ones. You need to get a good material so your baby is comfortable and you are comfortable and your back is protected. Small baby mat. I got my baby a cute circled shape baby mat and it served us for a few months, but babies grow really fast. We had to buy the small one and now a big one. My recommendation is just to go for the big one right away. The first few months you're gonna use it for laying down and tummy time, and then the crawling begins, so you want to have a lot of space for your baby, so get yourself a big baby mat for playtime. Now, let me tell you about the items that I couldn't live without. And this is besides the obvious ones like the crib and the stroller and diapers and bottles, okay? These are like extra gear that I think it's great to have at home. Baby donut to sleep on. They are the best thing ever. I can have my baby sleep anywhere in my house, on the sofa, on the floor, on every bed. I take it with me on trips. It's just so convenient, and even at 6 months old, he's still using it and it's great. Oh, and it also worked as a crib reducer when he was a tiny baby. So we have definitely used it a lot. Baby bathtub. You definitely need a baby bathtub and the baby adapter so they can like sit on the bathtub. We have the stocky one, and it was a gift that a friend gave us that we didn't have in our baby registry, and he saved our life. Diaper or basket organizer. I love to have all of his things organized in one place, and it makes life easier. Everything that he needs on a daily basis is there, and everyone knows where to find it, and I can take it around the house. So I love these baby baskets. You need one. Portable fan. I live in Spain and the summer here is really hot. If you live in a hot place, you definitely need these fans. They are fantastic and it's an essential, so they stay cool and they don't get suffocated with the heat. Baby hammock. This is something I regret not having in my baby registry from the beginning. I actually tried to avoid to buy it because I thought it was an extra item in my house that I was going to regret having, but no. Sometimes I get tired of carrying my baby, my arms hurt, I have to do things, I have to put him somewhere that it's not laying down because he's laying down most of the day already. Honestly, my baby started using it at month 5 and he didn't love it, and right now he's not used to it yet. I wish I would have started it earlier so he could enjoy his time in the hammock, but I think this is a great item. I have the baby Jorn and I got it secondhand and it's in great conditions. I got it in Wallapop.com if you live in Spain. These items you can get for so much cheaper second-handed and in great conditions. No need to spend $300 on a brand new one. Please don't do it. This is a very simple item, but I use it every day and I can't imagine my life without it. Pacifier clip. My baby is constantly playing with his pacifier and trying to throw it on the floor. Make sure you buy the one that it's all plastic, that doesn't have any like metal or hard materials, because it could be dangerous for your baby. Baby electric nail buffer. I haven't been lucky with the brands that I bought. I had the Frida brand and it was really bad. Now I'm on another brand and it's better, but I don't care how many of these I have to buy. They're necessary. My baby's nails grow by the minute, so I need to have this. I trim his nails every other day. White noise, I've been using it since before my baby. I feel like everyone should have one in their home. These things are just magic. You need one. High chair. I wish I had mine earlier because even before your baby starts eating, they just really enjoy spending time there, playing with toys. They also practice balance as they're learning to sit. We have the Stocky brand. I also got this one second-handed. No need to buy a brand new item that's so expensive when there are parents out there that have taken care of their high chair. And this brand, again, Stocky, it's great. It's made of real wood, so it's going to last you for years. Hairless stuffed animal. My baby has had one since he's born, and we taught him to sleep with him because actually Troy needs to fall asleep with someone like close to him like this. So we learned that he can do that with his stuffed animal too, so he doesn't have to depend on us to fall asleep. Get your baby a very special stuffed animal that's going to be their companion and a sweet toy to play with. A good blanket. My baby uses blankets even in the summer. They're cozy, they're great, and they're a comfy item. Okay, I think I'm done with this list. I hope this is helpful. If you have any recommendations or suggestions or things to add, please put them down below in the comments so we can help this mother community to create a great baby registry list that you're going to be proud of and happy about for many, many months. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you very soon on another video.